Yes, we can.
Good evening,
Yes.
madam.
All right, good evening.
Good evening.
You're all welcome to this meeting. So I'd like us to just start off. And while we wait for Mr. Gafari is coordinating this meeting, but is having challenges joining. In a few minutes, he will join. So I'll just like the chairman, Mr. Uti, to just take over with the opening formalities. Call the meeting to order. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, professional colleagues and my fellow investors. Thank you for making our time to attend this uh, like emergency meeting. We've been watching how things have been panning for the past few weeks. We saw the need for us to have this meeting so that we can throw more light on some areas. And most especially since the AGM doesn't give us enough time to deliberate on some uh, issues. So we thought it's wise to have this session ahead of the AGM. So thank you so much for making time to attend. So we'll be,
Sorry,
I'll
Mr.
be,
Uti. Sorry that I'm trying to
yes,
interrupt. Can you give someone again the hosting, right, co-host, so that
yes.
we can be admitting people in? Thank you.
No, no, everybody should be able to come in, but I need
Okay,
to
I saw
give,
people on the platform requesting to be admitted in.
no, they should just sign, they should just register and go to
Login.
to their
All
email,
right.
login. We need to
Okay.
have evidence of people joining and stuff like that.
So long as they are registered, they should be able to have direct access. That's it. That's the rule.
All right. Go
So
on,
long as they
sir.
are registered, that's my understanding. I might be wrong.
No, you are correct.
Thank you.
Thank you. Go on, Mr. Uti.
I just want
Good
to,
evening, everybody.
yeah, good evening.
Yeah, welcome, Mr. Gafar.
Sir, I'm sorry. I was on a trip. I just come back.
So
Yes, we have started.
we have started already. So I've already called the meeting to order.
Okay, go
Um,
on then.
so adoption of the agenda. Please, have we looked at the agenda?
Speaking, keep your mic. You are not speaking. Keep your mic mute, please, so that others will hear what.
I can mute everyone. So can we take a look at the agenda again? It's still on the WhatsApp platform. Can we take a look at it and or do we have any addition, subtraction? Otherwise, we adopt and move on.
Can the agenda, the whole of it, be shared on the platform, please?
When you mean the platform, is it on the Zoom or?
It's on the general platform. It was shared again today, so everyone can see it there.
I think I know what to do. I can even put it on a Word document and so that everyone can see. I want everyone to be part of this. It's a learning process for everyone, for most people. So let everyone enjoy it.
Mr. Uti, mute everyone, please.
Okay. Okay, so this is our agenda as shared on the platform. So we're now putting up here for adoption.
Good evening. I think we can go ahead with the meeting. The agenda is okay. Let's, if there's any other thing, by the time we get to AOB or something.
Good. So,
Mr. Chairman, I want to suggest something. Could you
yes,
please
go
read
ahead.
out the agenda for the purpose of those that
Please,
may not be viewing their screen directly?
please let us be conscious of the time, please.
They have it on the WhatsApp. It has been posted on the WhatsApp for some days now. And we are only posting it here again for, so can somebody move a motion for adoption, please?
I think
We
I've
need
done that.
we need to know your name.
Rufai their name.
Hereby move for the adoption of the agenda. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
We need someone to second that.
Ruth Igwe support that motion.
Thank you so much. So we proceed to the next item on the agenda. Alhaji Gafar, I think over to you.
Thank you very much, everybody. The next, after the adoption of the agenda, the next, Mr. Auti, have you made your opening remark?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So the next item on this agenda is the introduction of board members. So I'll call on our company secretary, honorary secretary, that's Madam Ruth at UFCA, to please introduce the board member. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Alhaji Gafar. My name is Ruth Adio, FCA, and I'm a director and the secretary to the board. And on this call, we have Mr. Nnamdi Uti, FCA, that is the chairman of this occasion and the chairman of Dungle Nigerian Limited. We also have on this call Alhaji Abdul Gafar, who is also a director, FCA, Abdul Gafar FCA. We have Alhaji Saidu Bala FCA, also a director. We have Mr. Enya Ota, ACA, also a director. So 5 directors of Dungle Nigeria Limited are on this call. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for that brief introduction. So the next item here is to give us the historical relationship between Page Platform and Dungle Business Initiative. And I'll call on the Mr. Anam, the OTFCA, to make the presentation.
Thank you so much, Elijah Gafar, for that. Okay, my name is Nnamdi Uti, and I have the privilege to stand before you here to give the following remarks. Good day, esteemed members and valued investors. I am honored to welcome you to this pivotal meeting. Today marks not just another gathering, but an important moment in our collective journey, a journey that began with a vision under Page Platform, previously known as I Can My Pride. And this has since evolved into a powerful platform such as the Dungle Business Team and the emerging social club. Let me begin by addressing a question that I know has been circulating. Who is the visionary of this initiative? And what is the core vision that binds us together? I stand before you today as the visionary of Page Platform, previously known as I Can My Pride. Page Platform was not established on whims. It was born out of deep concern and concern backed by data and the reality that stares every well-meaning professional in Nigeria in the face. The facts sparks with the vision. Consider this: Nigeria's population is approximately 232 million, 2.7 million as of today on Worldometer. If you check out Worldometer, that's the population as of today. ICANN, our noble professional body, has just about 70,000 qualified members. Out of this number, we estimate that 10,000 either are too elderly to function or have passed on. Even more alarming, only around 10,000 of them possess the ICANN practice license. Let this sink in. That means at best, we have one qualified accountant to every 3,878 Nigerians. And that's not factoring in geographical spread or socioeconomic access. Let me take it further. According to Smithing report of 2020, there are over 39.6 million SMEs in Nigeria. That implies that each ICANN member, if evenly distributed, will be responsible for at least 566 SMEs. Now, juxtapose this with the 20 million out-of-school children as reported by the United Nations and the high level of illiteracy, rising crime, drug abuse, and systemic poverty. Can we as professionals look at the picture and remain silent, or worse, inactive? Why Page Platform was formed? Page Platform was established as a response to this challenge. It is a call to action, a movement of professionals determined to take responsibility, not just for our personal growth, but for nation building, mentorship, and economic development. But while passion and vision are important, structure and sustainability are key. This is why we've created three strategic arms: Page Platform, the modern initiative with core ideology; 2, Dungle Business Team for the profit investment driven arm; 3, the Social Club, a platform for followership, wellness, and personal support. Members of each of these organizations was made optional for all members of Page Platform, because we are all different individuals with different drivers. And we'll continue to share more alternative solutions, and we will continue to share more alternative solutions as we journey along the path. The role of Dungle Business Team. Let me now speak clearly about Dungle business team. The primary focus of today's conversation. Dungle was born out of our realization that our impact must be sustainable, and that means we must be financially empowered. His Excellency, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, GCFR, said, "Our diversity is our source of strength." Those are much more than mere words. It is backed by verifiable facts, and we are not just whispering them, but we are using this to fashion a robust, sustainable solutions strategy. Yes, we aim to build profit-generating ventures, but before the profit, we must prove our unity, integrity, and our capacity to execute these ideas together without suspicion or fragmentation. To that end, every member was asked to make a 100,000 equity investment, a calculated and minimal risk entry point, not just to test ideas, but to test ourselves. It represents the maximum potential loss, but also the foundation of a future gain. We have made marginal profits in 2024 and 2025, which we will continue to build on. And that's true of many startups in their early days. It's not a sign of failure, it's a sign of building. Where you come in. As investors, I ask you to hold the long-term vision. The journey we are on is not for the short-sighted or faint-hearted. It's for those who believe in legacy, impact, and the power of collaboration. I want to reaffirm to you that I remain fully committed to this vision. As the visionary, I take responsibility for where we are, and I am even more energized about where we are going. And for those of you who are curious, passionate about social well-being, social well-being connections and personal support, I invite you to consider joining the social club. It's an optional space, but one that reflects the heart of this initiative, that people matter as much as profits. In conclusion, to the members of Dungle business team, this is your moment to invest in something bigger than money. It is a chance to be part of professional revolution. This is not just big business, it is a legacy building. And like every great enterprise in the history, we are still writing our early chapters. Let's write them well. Let's write them together. Thank you, and God bless us all. Yours truly, Nnamdi Ojeuti, FCA. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Uti, for that speech. I think my respected fellow on this platform, I think we are taking notes. Soon we are all going to be allowed to make one comment on the other. So please let me know what is the agenda. The next item there is to be given by the founding director, the formation journey from inside group to register company. Then we are going to take that one with shareholding. So, Mr. Uti, you can briefly take that, please. Briefly. So, the next.
Okay, that's the formation journey from interest group to registered company.
So summarize it with the shareholding structure. Though you have mentioned something about it in the speech, then you need to just
yes, from the page platform, we came together to form Dungle as a group. So it's not all members of page platform that came together. Some members within page platform step forward to invest in the Dungle initiative. So we did not make it mandatory, was optional. Now, that phase, we all brought in 100,000 naira at piecemeal. Some paid 20,000 naira until they paid up. But today we're able to incorporate these companies, and we also opened it up for founding directors to come to volunteer to step forward. And we got founding directors who are currently 5 in number, and we are together up to this moment. So we have been able to successfully establish 4 companies, and in the AGM, you see that we'll be expanding. We want more directors to come on board, but that's how it is as of now. The structure remains that we want everyone to be equity shareholder. Every ICANN member is possible. So please don't just be part of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Next agenda, go to item number 3. This is a business performance review. We want to give the summary of our financial position, the past position, as well as the key reason for the earlier year losses and some inactions. So this is going to be presented by our Honorary Secretary, that's Madam Ruth Adio, FCA. Thank you. You have the floor, Madam. Thank you. 10 minutes. 10 or 15 minutes, please.
All right. Good evening once again, professional colleagues. Mr. Uti, can you please give me the right to be able to share my screen?
Yes, please. One sec.
All right, please do. So while I'm waiting to share the screen
You
of
you
the
have
comment.
you have the right now.
All right. Just a minute, let me try to. Oh. Sorry, why trying to see how I can get to my document? Let me just give us a summary of the performance before now. We actually started in 2021 when we started calling for investors to begin to contribute their 100,000. At the beginning, we had close to about 125 people showing interest and willingness to invest. Along the way, like Mr. Uti said, people started paying. We started with 5,000 naira, then people with 10,000, 20, and so it kept going. At the end of 2021, we were able to pull about 5.4 million. And the financial that we shared in the last AGM, we had 2021 with a loss of 109,357,000. In 2022, we had a share, we'll call it deposit for share, and it increased to 6.5 million at the end of 2022. We made a loss position of 830,152. I'm not going to show us those. I'm trying to get to the current financial, but I'm not seeing it on my screen. So then in 2023, we started making marginal profit. We made 23,557 as at 31st December 2023, with the deposit for share had increased then to 7.5 million. And then in 2024, we made a profit 306,000 with our share deposits at 8.2 million. Our half-year financial, as at June 2025, we made a profit, half-year profit of 725,490, still with the deposit for share of 8.2 million. I'm trying to share the screen, but I'm not getting through to my documents. Mr. Uti,
Yes.
do you have the financials that you can help to share? I'm not seeing it
Okay,
on my desktop, but
let me see. Shit.
I'm not seeing it. No.
I'm trying to see too.
I would suggest you go ahead. Why not post that on our platform so we can
Well,
take a
it has
look
been
while you are
posted
presenting?
Has been
earlier,
posted.
but I
posted.
can repost
You
later.
can repost.
Please
Yes.
repost it. Post it. If you don't see, just repost it on the platform. People can start to. So you need to run up. You have like just 5
All
minutes.
right. So I've just gone through the summary of the financials from 2021 to the 30th of June 2025. And then why was it that we were making losses at the initial years? First of all, as I was reading out, I let us know that in 2021, at the end of it, we had 5.4 million as a deposit for share. And as at that time, we were just trying to start, not yet knowing exactly how to go about things. By the year 2022, more investors were paying in, and with the 6.5 million, we started Skeletor, selling rice, vegetable oil to our members. And then we had the staff that were paying staff salaries, without much income coming in. So we kept making those marginal losses. In 2023, we moved to a little profit of 23,557. And this was because, members of the profession, ICANN, are now, picking interest in patronizing the little products that we had then. We allow members to buy items, and we spread over 4 months, 6 months payments. So all of this was why at the initial stage we were making those marginal losses. And we can also see the deposit for share, taking a business decision with 5.4 million, 6 million, 7 million. And we are all accountants. We know what such kind of investment can really generate. So that's just what I can say as the causes why we were making losses at the initial stage. But now we've picked up because our half-year performance, June 2025, shows a profit of 725,490 with investment of 8.2 million. I'd like to stop there. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Good. So the next item on the agenda, so can you project it? So we have strategy roadmap. The information we are giving now is from when we started up to June 2025. And maybe you can say up to today. Well, we want to go forward and want to tell you what we intend to do if the shareholder members give us the opportunity to do. The person to present this is one of the director, Mr. Otta Enya. So, Mr. Otta, please, you have the floor. You have 10 minutes to present this. Thank you.
Okay, good evening, all. Please confirm you can hear me, please.
Can hear you.
Yes, can hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay,
so this is going to be a brief presentation. From what Marianne has said so far, what we have been doing have almost been buying and selling, and a little touch of investment in stock. And from what we stated, we have a lot of setback in terms of finance. We couldn't make investment decision. There are some businesses that we, after analyzing the profitability,
Okay, I think his network is.
We can't hear him.
Yes, I think network is.
We can't hear you.
So maybe I should take it off from there.
That's for us into relaunching. Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
You're breaking.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. But you're breaking.
But I can hear you people clearly. I don't know.
Can continue.
Go ahead now. We are hearing
Otherwise,
you.
I can help him out.
No, let him try. Let's see.
Okay.
Continue, Mr. Atta. Continue.
We are hearing you. So go ahead.
Okay, so from pending what this meeting is going to get for us, we are planning to dive into the following business opportunities, and that is going to define our roadmap going forward. We are planning to relaunch our e-commerce websites. We actually had the e-commerce website before now, but like we said, we couldn't maintain it. We could not maintain it due to the high cost. Now we are going to restructure that into a professional e-commerce that is going to, that's not only going to be for buying and selling. We are going to focus on e-commerce that's going to bring income in different dimensions, especially through aid and advert. So number two we are going into is we are going to launch our visual lecture platform, which our estimated cost for the e-commerce that's going to comprise the showroom, advert, and the logistics. We are estimating 25 million if we are going to go into a profitable e-commerce platform. Number two, we are looking for, which is our virtual lecture platform, with estimated cost for everything, including communication equipment, for materials and initial lectures before we start breaking it. We are estimating 10 million for that particular business endeavor. Then the third roadmap that we are looking into is to expand on our share investment, which is our stock investment. And we are looking at if we must make anything out of it, we must not invest anything less than 20 initiatives. Then finally, we are also looking at the production which is expected for us to go into production with the equipment and other we are estimating 20 million to go into that. So that is the roadmap that we are looking. That's our roadmap for the next fiscal year, and we took people back. And I believe is going to be to define Dungle Nigeria Limited. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Otta. We thank you for this presentation. Although we could have maybe the network we expect it to have been not better, but let's move forward. If there's any question, any of the director can just come on forward. So the next item on the agenda.
Good evening, all. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, Mr.
Mr. Adio, I want to express some good evening, all. Confirm you can hear me.
We are hearing you, please.
As professional colleagues and the normal professional ethics in holding and facilitating meetings, I expected that immediately after the first speaker spoke, I've been raising my hand and nobody acknowledged me.
I did not see your hand, though. Okay, I did not see your hand.
Allow me finish. Allow me finish, please. Allow me finish. Just allow me finish. We are professional colleagues, please. I raised my hands. I expected that this is not a talk shop. Let us understand ourselves. Our money is at stake. This is not a talk shop where people just come and make presentation and go. The initial person made presentation. You should have allowed people to criticize, not just for criticism's sake, and also made input to such presentations. I raised my hand and for decorum's sake, I didn't want to interject. And I kept quiet for reasons. I felt that is not good enough as professional colleagues. And besides, as if that is not enough, the second person made the presentation. You also wanted to go into the next person, requesting a director to go on. This is not a director's show, for God's sake.
Mr. Cyril,
this meeting is not a director. Allow me. I have the floor.
No, I'm coordinating. Do you check the agenda? Do you start with us when we present the agenda and we said, is there any amendment to the agenda? Have you checked the agenda? I did. Place for you to respond. We don't want to waste time. We are all professional colleagues. We have 2 hours for this meeting. We can see that even I'm cutting the timing for the presentation so that I can have. We have given 35 minutes for members to respond and query anything.
Excuse me, let me tell you. We also have the right to amend the process. Let me tell you. Excuse me. Let me tell you.
Please,
you are telling
your point.
Now, why not allow the meeting? If I don't have the floor, I'll keep quiet.
Distract the meeting.
The agenda is there.
Mr. Cyril, let the meeting continue.
No problem.
Let's amend the agenda. That's what
if I don't have the floor, I'll keep quiet. If I don't have the floor, if I don't have the floor, I'll keep quiet.
Please round up because all of us,
professional colleagues, we are not quarreling.
Thank you.
Professional colleagues, we are not quarreling.
Mr. Oti, please leave it. We are not. Let him round up. Continue your observation.
Thank you. You are no problem. Continue. You can done with it. I'm done.
Okay. Thank you. So the next agenda is investment, divestment, funding requirement, and utilization plan. This is going to be handled by Mr. Saidu. Thank you very much. Alhaji Saidu, you have the...
Thank you. Yes, thank you, my professional colleagues. You are all welcome, please. I just want to add from what my colleagues have said. You can see from actually the beginning, that this our company now can only boast of initial capital of 8.2 million up to date. That is to say, what we have is 8.2 million. And out of that 8.2 million, we have devoted most of this amount into just the trading part of it, buying and selling of things to our members. We are buying, selling to our members and allowing them to pay, installmentally, 4 times or 6 times, depending on what a member actually can afford. Now, we have devoted most of the money, about 6 million was devoted into this buying and selling thing. And we also devoted about 1.4, just about 1.4 to buying of shares, stocks, and selling. And that amount actually has gone there, and that is all. We cannot do much, because our hands are tight. We don't have the money to actually delve into other businesses that have very prospects. They have a lot of prospects that we know we can make a lot of money from them. Now, this is a problem and issue, one of our challenges that we have. Now, as rightly stated by the earlier director that spoke, we have actually, program, what we think that will be able to actually make us move forward and be able to record the profits that we think, is very reasonable for everybody to see. And that is why we now said that we have targeted now to concentrate on these 4 businesses: the e-commerce, the stock trading, the tuition house that we want to launch the virtual lectures, and also a sort of a production process. Now, all these things, as he rightly said, we have earmarked 25 million for the e-commerce. We have earmarked 20 million for the stock trading, and earmarked tuition 10 million for that. And also production, we earmarked 20 million, which means we needed 75 million. What we have now is only 8 million, as I said. And these businesses that we have, highlighted are businesses that we feel that the returns, when the returns start coming, it will be the small stock trading that we did with only about 1.2 million we started, and alhamdulillah, we can see now that during the year we're able to record more than 2 million. Most of the profit even came from that stock trading, and what we have is just about 1.4 now that we invested in that stock. Now, you can agree with me, supposing we have up to this 20 million that we earmarked for that, only God knows how much profit we are going to make. Now, the same thing with the tuition. We have tested and see if we are able to have at least 10 students, 10 good students, and we start with them, we'll be able to break even, and that is what we are targeting now. We have to target this, and also by the time we launch the virtual lectures, I'm sure the sky will be our limit. So the prospects are there. We have the businesses that can generate a lot of money, but we have to use money to generate them. And that was why we are saying that, look, let's now bring this to the flow, to the shareholders to see, how do we generate this money? How do we generate this money? We have a lot of options. We said an option can be for members who have, excess fund, surplus fund to invest, can come and sit down and agree on how much to give, on what period, and at what profit. Then it's left for the management and the directors to now sit and see if we have any venture, this part of these ventures, which one can generate enough profit to pay that investor his profit and also earn something for the shareholders. Now, that is an option. If we can have private investments, from members.
3 minutes more now.
Okay. I mean, that will actually assist in great way. Or is it possible to raise, more shares from the shareholders? Is it possible for more people to contribute? And this is another option. If we can raise from the shareholders, okay, fine. Or are we going to go and seek for low interest financing from some of the financial institutions that we think we can raise, less interest, low interest finances? How do we go about them? This is also thrown to actually the investors. Now, as we said, actually, there should be room for divestment also. If somebody wants to divest, there is no reason why we should not allow him to divest. However, this divestment thing is presently with the committee, and the committee are looking at it to see, because it's not for only directors to bring out something and impose. No, we decided to have people from the shareholders to come up with the best way of divestment. How do we go about it? And from what? How do we buy up and give somebody his money if he wants to divest? This is, I'm sure the chairman will be able to talk more, or the chairman of the committee that was set up will be able to talk more on this. And that's it. So thank you very much. This is much I can say for now. Thank you.
Thank you very much, PC Bala. Please, can the chairman of the committee, Barami, go to FCA to come on board? Is he on the call? Mr. Auti, please kindly always check
Yes,
the call.
I
Has any
am on the call. Mr. Gumodade. Hello. Hello, my professional colleagues.
I'm hearing you.
Good evening, madam.
I'm hearing
you. Can hear you, madam. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay. We are hearing you.
5 minutes.
I am Ruth Igwe, and with me, I think we had 3-man committee that was formed, and we were asked, the terms of references to that committee were: 1, members interested in investing or financing any of the businesses of the company. We have to look at that, the possibilities and the various options available. Shareholders interested in selling off their shares because of the agitation, obviously, on the platform, and shareholders wanting to transfer their shares to another. So those were the 3 terms given to us. And then we got our letter on the 6th of August, and we're given 2 weeks to look at these issues. And I think we met once, and we decided that the shareholders should organize a meeting so that the general shareholders will be given opportunity to speak. We want to know what are their grievances, and are they still interested in divesting? If they are, then we'll be able to look at it. First of all, we look at the whole issues. We want transparency, and that is the bane of this the reason why this meeting is held is for us to actually know what is happening. We are all shareholders, and we needed to know what is actually happening so that we know the right approach to take. And of course, as a shareholder, who knows if I may want to divest also. So with the transparency that is coming up, I may want to change my mind, and definitely some others may want to change their minds. So that is why this meeting is called, and I want to believe that the facts are laid bare. And at the end of this meeting, at least before the end of this meeting, opportunity will be given to everyone that wants to speak within the approved time, so that we will be able to note what our members are to have our meeting. I believe they are going to give us more time. We'll go back to have our meetings and we'll get back to the board before the AGM. So that's the plan why we're having this meeting. I think I have to draw the curtain there for now. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, Madam Ruth. That's the chairman of the Investment and Share Transfer Committee. Based on the agenda that I have, I think we are in number 6 now. So although 30 minutes have been allotted to it, based on the time that have been saved, so I'm going to give 40 minutes to stakeholder engagement and concern questions, comments. So please, let us raise our digital hand. Mr. Lauti, I don't have the access to see who is raising up their hand. Please, make sure you show it and give, let's see whoever wants to speak. And please, house cleaning rules. When you are given the opportunity to speak, we don't know how much time people are available. We don't want to extend this meeting beyond 10:30 because all of us are going to work tomorrow. So please make it brief, maximum of 3 minutes for everybody. But if there's still more time, we can still go to second round. Then when everybody is speaking, please don't interject. If you have anything to say, just note it down. And if somebody has already said whatever you want to say, please kindly leave the floor. We thank everybody for your interest in making the icon of our brand a better way to live. Thank you. So, any digital hand that is on?
Yes, Mr. Bashir Aderomu, you have the floor.
Mr. Bashir Aderomu, please. You have the floor.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir. You're welcome.
The meeting has not given us any opportunity to be able to first listen to what has happened in the past correctly, so that we can make any input where needed. But like, if I can correctly understand, the last speaker is on divestment, because in a gathering like this, that you have put in a certain amount for so many years, and you are not seeing anything coming in, it's better for someone to think otherwise of it. So I'm thinking that the way to divert should be enumerated at this point. Because I'd love to do that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Is that all?
Yeah, that's it. That's all.
Mr. Aderomu.
I'm with you.
He said that's all. He said that's all.
That's all.
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Cyril hands is up. Mr. Cyril Oriafo.
Okay. Good evening, professional colleagues.
Good evening.
Confirm you can hear me.
Yeah, good evening. We can hear you. You have the floor.
I can hear you, sir. You have the floor, sir.
Thank you. And I thank you for this. I thank you, the management team and the board, for this meeting. And it's so good we're having this meeting to clarify a few issues. One of the questions I want to ask during the presentation by the earlier speaker, he was constantly making reference to equity investment, the number, the people that are investment and all that, the funds that are available for investment. But I'm aware that there's some level of premium that have been paid so far in during investment, and that mention of that wasn't made known that it's available. It has been available for running the business. It appears as if it's just the nominal investment into the business. that management have been using to run the business, and that I feel is not too good for reporting. Thank you.
Madam Secretary, I hope you are noting it. Well, next hand, please.
Sure, yes.
Which hand is up again? I cannot see anyone for now. Any other comment, please? We have more time. Any other comment, please? Okay. Madam Ruth, can you take those few comments?
Hello, sir.
Okay, Mr. Yakin, you have the floor, sir.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I want to appreciate everyone for taking time to be here this evening. And as we are professional people, and I observe that the way and manner we are handling this our affairs is not too good. Not too good in the sense that if somebody has put down his money for the past 4 or 5 years, it's expected that at least something, no matter how maker. Even there are some companies like some of us have been investing as far back as 97, 92. No matter how little, at least there must be a leverage of the money you put down. Because by the time we now factor in the inflation now, the 100,000 we invested 4 or 5 years back now, there's no way we can use that same amount to do anything now. Now, some of us might still have interest in contributing additional fund if we have the opportunity. For some people that are no longer interested, I want us to make it seamless for them, probably to divest. And those people who are also interested, probably to bring him on if they still have the belief in this concept that we are all doing, so that we'll not be having issues back and front. And it is not too good again for us to be taking too long. We should not allow people to be agitating on the platform before board of directors give us information. And I have been monitoring most of the time. Recently, there was even a time somebody was deleted from the from the platform for asking questions. If you are an investor, you are supposed to ask how your money is being managed. It is important. So our directors should be patient to at least avail us with information, no matter how little those information, keep us abreast of the development. Those of us who are also still interested, we would know, okay, let me bring in more money. Yeah, if you are not interested, we divest. I think that is my own contribution for now. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Yakin Salman.
Yeah.
Is there any other hand up? Mr.
Sorry, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, my name is Umwari Sabaye. Yes.
Okay.
Honestly, I've been trying to raise my hand, but I'm using my phone. I'm not able to see. The phone is giving me issue. But let me quickly just go ahead with my comment.
Okay.
I will appreciate the directors and then Mr. Uti for the information provided in this meeting. And I want to stress that my issue with the association, so to speak, has been the lack of information or slow response to questions or inquiry. If you say the truth, or everybody will say the truth, you will see that it was because of this agitation that we are even having this opportunity to hear all this. Even the fund we are talking about, I mean, for the roadmap, strategic roadmap, nobody would have known about it if we are not having this meeting today. So if we can be disseminating information to shareholders, I believe they will be well aware of their investments, and then they will be at peace. But if, on the other hand, they are the one that is asking for information, and even sometimes when you ask for information, there is a very slow response, or maybe when you want to know something, and then the way the response will be coming will not be palatable, it won't be okay. But that aside, in terms of divestment, I want that issue to be appropriately discussed or even settled in this meeting. Association, everybody have the right to join any company, buy shares or divest. It should be as easy and as free and easy as that. So let's have that discussed and agreed. There should be, the committee don't need to come in here and then maybe go out again to discuss and no. Let's have have that discussion here and agree to it. If it's just for somebody to just write a letter and then the directors will consider it and then refund or whatever stage procedure we need to follow, we need to agree on it here. That is that. Then on the strategic roadmap, well, the initiative or the intentions are good on the face of it, but my own suggestion is that we should be very careful in going to take facility. Whatever the shareholders are willing to do, let it be first at this juncture through additional contribution. This business has to be solid first before we talk about taking facility. Then finally, in the area of, when Mr. Oti was speaking, he talked about the origin, how we all started through the page platform. Fine. If Dungle is just a subset of page platform, then Dungle should be separated so that whatever we are doing, the shareholders, all the people that are belonging to Dungle, they are limited to Dungle. We don't need to be bothered with whether it is a one club, social club, or with a page. If page is just a divisional property, and then whatever is coming out from page should be handled separately and independently of every other thing coming out from page. In terms of email, in terms of communication methods, whatever it is, let it be separate so that those who are in Dungle know that they are in Dungle. They don't know anything happening in any other association coming out from a page. So let it be that way so that we won't be tempted to begin to maybe have misconceptions or have a erroneous idea of the whole thing. So that's all I'm going to say for now. And then when the meeting continues, maybe I can chip in again.
Thank you, Mr. Abaye. Thank you very much. Mr. Afiayi, you have the floor, sir. Mr. Afiayi.
All right. Good evening, my professional colleague. First and foremost, I want to thank the directors for their resilience because it's not easy to run a startup, we know, and coupled with the little fund that we have. So just like Mr. Abaye have said, I think another thing that will stop the agitation is you people giving us updates so that the mind of the shareholder will be addressed, that their business is going. So a quick one, another one I want to say is that why don't we build one business first to stand, have a strong ground first, and we know we have established in the market before diversing into different business? Because to me, I'm looking at it like we are over trading, even when we don't have the capital to do so. Going into that, when we are still not finished building the, let me call it the e-commerce, which is the buying and selling part. So why don't we focus to build that to a certain stage where we know that we have established in the market? Then we can diversify to other area. By then, we would have gotten at least enough fund to do so. But where we don't have fund, we are going into different line of business. To me, I think it is a challenging one. So I think the shareholders should look into, the directors should look into that and see if we can put our strength first in one line of business. Let's build that one standard and we'll see that shareholders start getting their return before we can talk about diversification. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think we still have Mr. Cyril that is raising up his hand. Being the, you can have the floor for the next 2 minutes, please.
Oh, thank you. Good evening. Good evening. My apologies for raising my hand too often.
No.
It's okay. I thank you, Mr. Ifeanyi. You just took part of the words I wanted to say out of my mouth, flowing from what Mr. Abanye said. I cannot imagine. For example, we are reporting the profit. Imagine over 270,000 naira from the stock market, and we appear to be happy. We appear to, it's like Uhuru for us. We like Christmas. See, let us and we as professional colleagues we understand already the profit you have realized as at yesterday from this stock market can be wiped out before 2 a.m. tomorrow. So I see no reason why we should even be looking at all these business ventures. Why don't we focus on the real sector? We are at least even if the returns are low, but at least we are relatively sure of. Sorry, the risks are low. We are relatively sure of some level of returns. I can't imagine as some places have invested in this business for about 3-4 years, and up till now, no returns. That constitutes a big concern. Not let alone that right now the directors are proposing that we are looking for extra funding. If shareholders cannot mop up the fund, maybe we go and source of funds from investors or lenders. When they come in, obviously they are the first line charge. That wouldn't be a problem. Of course, they will get their money, but what becomes the lot of the shareholders? Let's begin to think of how we can grow organically. And growing organically, that means the directors bringing real investable businesses to the table. But for me, investing in stock and shares is a complete no-no. It's a negative investment for me. As far as Nigerian economy is concerned, it's a negative investment and investment return for me. So for me, if we can, just my proposal or my suggestion, we liquidate the investment and put it. I would rather prefer. For me, it's a replace private in the manufacturing or a productive venture that will fail than into the stock market. Because that's the real sector. I would have paid some persons, paid their salaries, put some money in some person's pocket, make some persons happy directly.
Okay, sir.
So I think we need to reiterate what Mr. Ifeanyi has said. The directors and the management need to communicate. If somebody has put his money somewhere, he has the right to ask questions. When they ask questions, somebody should respond. Nobody should shut the person down. Like, yes. No. It doesn't work that way. Also, we should also understand that the investment we are in is like normal private equity or whatever. It may not be fully regulated or something. Jumping out may not be too easy and all that. We should but that the directors and the management should not play on that. When people request for information, look, you are duty bound to give it to them. If for any reason you feel you can't give it, if for any reason you are not too good to hold the office anymore, you resign. That's all. And we are professional colleagues, and that's how I feel the process work. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cyril. So we have got all the responses and feedback from our shareholders and investors. So it's now time to respond. And the response will start from the Madam Room, the director and the company secretary. You pick some of it. Mr. Bala will pick some of it, and you can allocate. I can pick some of it while Mr. Uti will take the last part. Thank you. Madam Secretary, you have the floor.
All right. Good evening once again, professional colleagues. Before I make response to the few ones that I could relate to or that I can respond to, I just want to make one or two things clear. I heard Mr. Cyril talk about, the directors and management responding to promptly to when questions are asked or issued. I want us to know that for now, we don't have a management team in Dungle Nigerian Limited. We have only one staff that runs the office. So the people running this business, for now, we have to juggle between our own private businesses, our own practices, to attend to Dungle from time to time. And I recall that once or twice we attempted to invite more people to come in, to give us ideas, to volunteer themselves. Committees were set up. We didn't get much from that. So there are no management things that are really taking care of this investment. Now, let me pick some of the questions and then the ones that I can talk about. Okay, many of us have said that the divestment should be discussed here today, and we should finalize on that. So I think the chairperson will handle that of the committee. Now that you have gathered most of the opinion, maybe you give us the way forward today. Mr. Siri talked about premium paid by some, and that is not reflected, in the financials prepared. Yes, some, just about 12 members that came to join Dungle Nigerian Limited somewhere in the middle of the business. We decided that premium should be charged. And what we did was that as directors, we looked at it that this business had been on for about 2 years. So just those joining in 2023, and we upgraded that way, 10,000 premium, 20,000 premium, until we got to 100,000 premium. And the premium paid so far is just by 12 members, totaling about 850,000. Maybe we should have reflected premium different from the total deposit for share, but they are all inclusive in that 8.2 million deposit for shares. So going forward, we look at separating them, the line to separate premium from the actual deposit. And I have also, okay, Mr. Yakin Salman talked about regular updates on activities, and then something to show for your investment. That by now there should really be something to show for investments. We all invested the same amount of money, and just the way you're feeling is the same way we are. We are no different from you. We're only called on the floor at the beginning to be directors. We were all from different. Alhaji Saidu Bala is in Kanu. That's where he's based, and that's where he's on this call. He joined from. Mr. Ota Enya is in Ebonyi. He shuttled between Ebonyi and Port Harcourt, and that's where he is right now. So the rest of us are in Lagos, and then Alhaji Abdul Ghaffar, is always on the road. He's a roving director. So sometimes we find it difficult to create time also for Dungle because of our own activities. I'm a practicing chartered accountant, and I just came in from Abuja this afternoon to be on time to be in this meeting. All right. So what other, let me see quickly another one that I can respond to. Why must they ask? Okay, Mr. Abaya, I want to apologize publicly here, removing you from the platform at a time. Maybe you pardon me as a woman. Maybe I was a bit upset that we wanted you and others to also come in and work for Dungle, but we didn't see people really coming to want to do this, to relieve us from most of these activities. And when I was seeing all those talk, I felt, no, let's calm this place. I was wrong, and I apologize. Please forgive me for that. Now, you talk about us not going into, taking facility. We were not looking at that option of taking facility, really. If you add Alhaji Bala very well, he was saying there are so many options one can look to, but that we want the shareholders to talk about what we should do. So it's not as if the directors have taken any stand on any of such. I think I will allow somebody else to maybe talk to any other thing, like focusing on real estate and the real sector, and taking one business at a time that Mr. Ifeanyi talked about. Alhaji Gafar, maybe you talk about that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Maybe briefly from my side. Thank you, Madam Ruth FC, that for this brief. Like has been underlined, there's no management on ground. Who calculates day-to-day reporting, financial? Because when questions are asked on the platform, as professional, we cannot give you just blind response. We must go and check the facts and figures, and we are trying our best not to waste the investor fund on maybe acquiring software, using it to pay the staff if we don't have the business that's going to pay it. We have only one staff, and if you look at the report, you'll see his salary there. Even as directors, we don't collect anything. Despite the fact we hold meeting and we go on errand. Alhaji Bala from Kano has come from errand to Lagos on behalf of Dungle at his cost, not our cost. I do some things on behalf of Dungle at my cost, not at the cost of the Dungle. So that is because there's no management to prepare the report. It's only when we have the time that all of us can come together, okay, work out whatever we can put together. All these financial, we'll give it to, and we appreciate Madam Ruth, who is a very thorough professional accountant that have put this thing together for us. If you want to, some of us are in practice. If you want to do this, we know how much we are going to charge the organization, but she's doing it free, and we pray the God Almighty to reward her and all of us abundantly. So in respect of this talk, it is because we found that this trading that we are doing, selling of rice, selling of vegetable oil, and some other aspects, some of our members that we try to give leverage, we can see that some of them are still defaulting. Chartered accountant promising us, giving us either position check or promise that they are not going to pay on time. So we see that we are still spreading our fortune and following up and making sure that people pay. And the level of fund that are with us was very low. And the market that we are operating is very volatile. Right. There's no way we can compete with people in it's all over there. So at a time we still wanted to take the distributorship of our Olam, the amount they gave to us to come and deposit will wipe out the whole of our deposit. So we have to be juggling, buying from the market. So we see that we are not getting more profit. That's why I say, okay, let's do whatever you can do. And from the stock market, we've earned dividend. We earned dividend from the stock that we purchased. Likewise, the market appreciation. And that's why we are feeling I'm a chartered accountant. I played in that market. I played in stock market. I advised somebody about 3 or 4 months ago. Somebody got into the MTN at below 200 naira. All of these are public figures. Go and check how much is MTN to me. If somebody can have maybe 100,000 units, 200,000 units. We are not saying we want to hold for long. You make your money, you make a 10, 50% profit, then you offload, you bring your money back to your organization, and that's better. We are not stock market or want to be there for long. Just to build the fund so that we can have enough fund to do the business. That's what we are trying to do. But if the shareholder comes in and says, no, don't go there, you never know decision. Oh, we divest and put the money in whatever he said we should put the money into. We want to go to the real economy, but funding is a very, very important because where you cannot play big, there is no guarantee of profit. You should know that we have competitors looking at us as well. This is the little I can contribute. I can call on Alhaji Bala to make his contribution before Enya.
Mr. Series hand is up again.
Okay.
Let's hear him.
You want to say something?
Yes, I want.
Okay.
Good evening, my professional.
2 minutes maximum. Thank you.
Can you all hear me?
We are hearing.
Hello. Thank you. Right now, at my tone will be a little bit low. There are some reasons, but Ruth, I want to congratulate you and thank you. The second to the last paragraph or whatever, if you were reading or something, I don't understand, of your statement was the icebreaker, where you apologized for taking some members out of the group. You know, this life, the truth is, when you don't communicate effectively, it gives room to speculation. That's the truth. And when there's speculation, look, people think of anything, and before you know, the whole of courage to have done that. But whether on behalf of the board or you did it yourself, it's not my business. That you have done that alone, you have earned my respect. And I thank you. You have done very, very well. And also, there are a lot of clarifications you have also done. These are clarifications that would have been done by somebody that probably we have. I joined the group about like 2-3 months ago, or less than 2-3 months ago. For the record, these are things that would have been done with. Maybe I understand. I assume or understand that the directors in the group, and they also read. Time people make some comments with just a line of comments. It douses attention. Look, the information or the comments that brings companies down may not be even as much as what we have gone through in Dungle. With just a line of a comment in the social media, companies has gone down. With just a string, just like 7 lines. Companies they will go down and they'll be struggling. That we've gone through this in Dungle and we are still like this is a thing of grace. That is the truth. So if right now I've seen, and I'm also shocked that we don't have a management team. I'm getting to learn that from now. Just about like 20 minutes ago, I didn't know. So before, I can't imagine we were thinking of going into investment without management team. Who does that? If you go up, when I give my money, make I come out. It doesn't work. So the truth is, there are some formidable structures that must be in place for things to work. If whatever is worth doing right, we have a management, we have some structures that should be in place. That is it. Honestly, I probably overrated the investment. Sorry, that's how I'll probably want to put it. There are a few things I felt. And with a few persons I felt, that I identified with the business that should have been on ground. But fine, we are just starting. There's no problem. It's never too late. We can also start. So please, let us not begin to discount or at any point discount these complaints of members. Let us take it seriously, and if need be, we may set up members or shareholders complaint team or protocol that will just at times they just look in and filter them and they respond to them. Fine, because it's just information. Honestly, if there was information exchange, this meeting would have been completely unnecessary. From the last 20 minutes, that what I've just seen. Because honestly, if you observe, like before I started, I told you, hello.
Round up, sir.
You want to interject? Okay, so it's okay, no problem. Please go on. I think you've interjected me already. I'm done. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So
you're welcome.
Mr. Bala, Mr. Madam Ruth and Mr. Oti, please take note of some charts that are coming in. So if we need to manage them, we need to archive them for necessary action. So, Madam Bala, do you have any contribution, please?
Okay, thank you very much once more, my professional colleagues, and thank you for actually understanding. It means we are really together. I think the two directors that have spoken almost have answered all the things, but I just want to let us know that we will have loved to actually also just play most of our investment in the real sector. But playing in the real sector will mean acquiring, real investments in non-current assets and other things, which we really don't have that funding capacity now. We are talking about 8 million. One machine or one item and all these things will just chop all that money, and then there won't be anything again. So if you look at this thing very well, look at the financials. You see we have only one staff that we are saying. And out of the 2 million expenses, of operational expenses that we reported, his salary alone is almost 1.2 million. So, this thing is, we are just playing it as low as we can because the finance is not there. The funding is very, very low. And that is why we would have established, even a water producing factory by now. But how much is the pure water, machine now? And all these things. So these are the kind of things that we are talking about. The prospect is there. The focus is there. We have the ideas and all these things. However, you cannot do all these things without funding. And it's not us. Actually, we have never even thought of saying that we go to get a bank loan or something like that. Even the private investments, we are looking at them. We can only take money from somebody if we have an investment that we know will bring back that money and also pay, leave something for the shareholders. These are the kind of things we are talking about, But then this is our investment. You can see the early years is loss we are making. Now that we started profit, we are trying to neutralize all those losses. Then we start thinking of what again, so that we will now be paying the investors. At least investors will now start receiving something, in a few time to come. But then there is need for all of us to understand. Let us be at the same page. If we are at the same page, I'm sure all these things will not arise, and we'll understand the basic things. Actually, these are our challenges. We still need time to talk of how do we go about solving these issues and what have you. And sometimes it is the divestment. The what do you call it? The diversification part of it that is making us to continue to hold ourselves up till now. If not, I'm sorry. If we dare take at least just 2 people in management, I'm telling you, all the small profit we are making from that 8 million will just go in payment of salaries for those people. So that is why we have been careful. What do we do that we will just do? like the stock trading, as rightly said by Mr. Gafar, we are looking at short term. We buy, this thing appreciate, we quickly sell up, bring back the money. The other time when we are looking for money to buy rice and there is no money, we sold up the stock. We made the small profit we can, and we use the money. And when the money came back, we are able to now buy another, look at it and buy another stock and see. And as I said, out of that 8 million, it's only about 1.4 that is invested in that stock. And the stock is bringing something to the business. So these are the kind of things we are talking about. Thank you very much.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. Yes.
Mr. Anya, do you have something to say in 2 minutes? Is Mr. Anya still there? Okay, before that, Mr. Gani Rufai, you have the floor, sir.
Thank you very much. I appreciate everybody that has contributed at this meeting, starting from the board down to all the shareholders. We have all spoken well, and all your efforts are appreciated. Yeah, for me, I think we have identified what the issues are, at least to some extent. What is the solution? How do we move on? Number one, we have identified that lack of information leads to some of the agitations on the platform. So my advice is that after this meeting, the board of directors should please find a means of how to be communicating, starting from the outcome of this meeting to the shareholders. Even though we are about 80 or thereabout that we are told that shareholders in this company, if you look at it, the highest number that I saw, maybe 33 or 1, before it started dropping, now to 27. We are all professionals, and I will advise the board again. You see, when people are seeing results and they are getting information, the questions, the suggestion will be minimal. Otherwise, I'm not saying I personally will not support a situation where board will bring everything they want to do to shareholder platform. This is what we want to do. It will lead to analysis to paralysis, because we will now start to have different kind of, we are professionals. We look at things from different angles. Some people will believe that investment of 1 year, 2 years should start reaping, bang, bang, bang. Some people will believe that there should be a gestation period for an investment. And now that you have given us information, how many are we? You are 5, board of directors, 1 employee. What do we, and you, the directors, it's not that you leave your house and go to office and say, I'm going to that office. You are not executive director. So I think we should look at, number one, how do you want to continuously disseminate information? Number two, how do you address this issue of management or no management? Because if you want to run business, let's run business. If it is possible for the board to say, we are this, I mean, maybe a kind of, I don't know whether business, I will call it business plan or strategic plans. But this is our strategic plan. And to achieve this, these are the needs. That is, yes, you can bring that one and let us know. Oh, I don't think with the kind of capital, we all look at it as with the kind of capital that we have. Do you think we can do this? If we really want to do business, so that one will tell us what we can do with what we have and how we can raise what we have to achieve what we want. Mr. Saidu said something the other time that it is not that we are looking to go and borrow money somewhere. If you have a business and you can call stakeholders, I mean shareholders that aren't interested. For instance, I'm just giving an example. We want to supply. We have a request to supply 500 bags of rice to so company. Is there any shareholder that is ready to partner with Dungle? This is the sharing ratio if the profit comes. We may have people who can have that kind of business like that for now. Instead of saying we want to be playing with the little amount that we have. So I don't want to take our time again because time has gone. But I just want us to please, the problems identified so far, people have talked and they have expressed their mind, and you have seen it. It's sort of informations that are not known to some of us. you have told us now. So we may have a rethink. For people like me, I've written up this. I don't even remember Dungle. At times, sometimes I don't even remember. But with information this night, I think I have to have a rethink on this particular business. So please, the board, throw it open again on the platform that you really need people that are ready or that can create time to serve Dungle, so that we can all, at the end of the day, have a fruitful ventures or relationship or something like that. So thank you, Justice. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Alta. In 2 minutes, can you want to respond?
His network is terrible. But I have.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
It's breaking.
Yes.
Continue, if it is possible.
I don't know why network does not really want me to contribute too much in this meeting. Okay, so I want to draw, since I have only 2 minutes, I will not have much to say, but I want us to know that in everything we have in this meeting, we only have 2 outcomes that I feel like is coming out of this meeting. Pending when the investment people will give us report or an increment in share in investment, because we cannot continue the way we are, because like we have said and other directors have said, our major problem in Dungle business is finance. Let me draw our mind back to when we wanted to do a business plan of this particular business. One of us, a shareholder, gave us a quotation that was even more than the whole share capital that was contributed for this business. We were out there. We were even like trying to beg. We couldn't get any reasonable amount for business plan. We dropped that idea of writing a comprehensive business plan for this business. It's just a little drawback, flashback that I'm trying to make. Now, I remember during one of the directors' meeting, we tried considering management, and we see that if we want to bring in a management in, like a senior person that's okay, like when we only introduce the chairman, we did not introduce the MD. So now, if we bring someone, are we going by profit sharing or are we going by salary? We see that we cannot. Who are you going to bring to run your business full time with 8 million, and you're talking about paying the person as a management, a senior management person to run that business at that amount? So this, we also flashback with some of our members doing making inquiry for purchase of rice. And invariably, they notice that our price is not competitive. Why? Because we cannot break through the wholesale purchase. And sometimes even the price they are giving us at that company is far higher than what a person that is registered as a dealer will give to us. That means we couldn't compete. There's sometimes even when we get a quote and they are telling us to supply before we deliver that, before they pay, before we could even realize some from maybe the sales we made for buy now and pay later from our members, prices has gone up. I can remember last year, we run at loss to supply something that we could have made a reasonable profit if we had finance. So if we can put all these things together and come up with a reasonable resolution that, okay, this is, because when we put it, like we have known that, okay, we cannot run this thing without finance. Even though the directors want to do much, they are limited by finance. So let us understand this. And also, when we are talking about communication, there is no how the directors, all the directors will be communicating in the general WhatsApp. And we should understand that we need not to always reply messages because somebody just dropped message and somebody else, someone will just jump from somewhere and reply. And I have not seen any particular message in that general group that has gone unreplied. Maybe because of time factor. But what I do see sometimes is possibly some kind of direct attack, this and that. So, and sometimes we feel like, okay, let us meet and address this. And because of that, time has taken.
Round up, please.
Okay.
So, I think it's my turn now. Yes.
Okay, we are going to have a last.
Can you hear me?
Madam Ruth, you want to say something?
Yes, I just want to say something because one of the charts.
You are going to.
You said
Madam,
we should.
hold up. Madam, please hold up. Mr. Uti, you are going to have after Madam you speak and you have 3 minutes. So, Madam, please 1 minute. Thank you.
All right. So, Dr. Taiwo Komolafe, we saw your chat. We will engage you on the. He was giving us some advice on investing in some profitable businesses. So we engage you later for more guidance. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Uti, 3 minutes.
Yeah, thank you so much, fellow directors and shareholders for the various contributions made. But I want to draw us back to certain very key facts. If you look at the meeting today, we only have about 20, max about 33 people. And the rest will later hear one news and they will assume that we did not explain, even though we've been explaining and explaining. Okay. Number two, we set out with 100,000 naira just as a risk. Should in case the initiative fails, we should be able to refund 100,000 naira back to the investors. Okay, it is something I technically guaranteed as a person, so that the potential loss will be minimal. So we have gotten to that point where we now need to consolidate on what we have. We now need to say, for example, we identified pure water factory or identified Gary processing plant, and we start to buy the machine. But we wasted a lot of time, on the platform. We did not take advantage of our network. Okay. So now since we have understood now, please let's talk to each other. Let us consolidate on our strengths. We have the numbers. We have the team. Now, the other part I would like to mention is Abanye in his comment was saying we should separate page platform from this, from that. If you had listened to my comment initially, especially, I'm going to still send my post, my notes on the platform there. There's a dream behind this initiative. It's not all about me. It's not all about me, Nnamdi. No, it's about us. As a people, we are largely divided. If you go to our social media, you see how people are talking as if we are not Nigerians. I have been trained by this country. I have gone through the north, south, east, and west. People, so I'm talking to you that I'm a graduate today, is a Yoruba woman that I bought my form. A Yoruba woman. Her name is Margaret Oreduni. She bought it. There's humanity in this country. Okay, so that is what we are trying to build back. I believe strongly in this country. This country has made me, and this is what we are doing. I'm not even pretending about it. I'm not pretending about it. From page platform you are seeing there, we now have Dungle, and by God's grace, all ICANN members, if given the opportunity, I will invite all of them to be shareholders of Dungle. You see that other extra profit, that's the extra capital coming in. We can all agree on a fixed interest income that will come on top of that, but let everybody be key stakeholders in terms of equity. Okay, and we all reap from the investment that we have together. We don't have any to lose here. We are all stakeholders here. We can be directors, we can be shareholders, we can, when we retire, we will still be receiving money here. Okay, please just understand it. We are a team. Now, the social club you are seeing there is going to be helping the elderly people. I receive a lot of calls every year. Okay, like I have an elder who wants about 200,000 every month for medical. So our social club is more than funded now. They have enough money to take care of that. So we just have a committee now, welfare committee, that's going to be taking care of that. So I'll just hand over that part to them. So please, we are human beings, okay? Let us, yes, we're looking for profits. Yes, it's part of it. That's why we have Dungle. But we can also have other things like the side. And Page has enough, it's enough platform for all to dwell in. We don't have any segregation. We are a team. Thank you so much, everybody, for the teamwork. God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you. Last item on the agenda is resolutions. So we have reached the resolution. The company secretary has taken the form. So I know this meeting, Mr. Auti can confirm that this meeting is recorded. We can try to share the record and the notes taken by the secretary. I don't expect us to still want to write a minute of this meeting. The recording will be posted, and whoever wants to listen to it and come up with any suggestion. So I will please.
Alhaji, before you finish, let me quickly, the committee chair had asked me to speak on, because everybody was asking that they must discuss the divestment this night. So yeah, they should just ask me to communicate that to us here. What they wrote here, what they sent to me is that that we will be telling the House that the following options. Number one, sell to interested existing shareholders. Number two, sell to interested Page members. And number three, repurchase by the company subject to availability of funds. Now that's what they will be communicating to the House later this week. Thank you.
Okay. So I think it's good. We can send that one to the platform so that Mr. Auti, please, the recording of this will be made available as soon as possible so that people can listen to it, and whatever comment they have, they can pass it to the platform. But please, let's be civil. Let's make everything formal. If anything, anybody have any recommendation or formal, you can write to the company secretary and send it to Dungle email. We are going to take it up officially. Some of the comments on the platform, sorry, I don't really at times have the time to go on the platform. No people call my attention to it, but if you want to say anything serious, we can easily send it as a mail, as a formal request of formal letter to the company secretary, who I know that she's more than capable of handling it. We thank everybody for the opportunity, and I'll give a floor to AOB. One AOB for each person. AOB and 1 minute, because we want to close this meeting within the next 5 to 10 minutes. AOB, let me see if there's any hand.
I have one AOB.
Wait, Mr. Ruti, you are not going to take the AOB first. I want to see if any of our members are having AOB. However, those who are having network glitches in their area, they can send in the chat. So far, you are part of this meeting. No AOB, I've not seen any hand up.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yes, as part of my own suggestion for the AOB, maybe at interval of maybe at least 2-3 weeks, let the platform be updated of the development. So because some of the information you are dishing out today is really help and it's really educate us on the way forward, so that some of us that still have interest in the business, it can be, by the time you are giving us information, maybe at interval of 2 weeks or maximum of 1 month, I think that will cushion the effect of all this agitation on the platform. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate it. We will definitely, the director will go and work on our communication plan. If it is necessary to employ a communication officer or outsource it, it's our money. So far, that's what the director of the shareholder wants. you can look at it and make sure information available. It's our money. Let us also spend it in the way that we all required. So, but the fact of the case is what we have told you. We have only one staff, and even that staff we know is underpaid. It's seriously underpaid, but because of the commitment, so we continue to work, but we'll work on that and come back to you. Any other AOB, please? Thank you, Mr. Salman.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you. Mr. Auti, what's the AOB, please?
Yeah, the only AOB I want to draw attention to is whenever we bring out the meeting, the agenda for adoption, it's a window for us to modify or to make suggestions to add to that agenda. Now, I noticed that one of the reasons for the early rowdiness of this today's meeting was that we adopted an agenda, and our MC was trying to follow that adopted agenda, but along the line, some members felt that there was need to make contribution when we have not gotten to the point of contribution. So that is an observation which I think we all need to have it in mind. When we are coming for a meeting, like we are going to have an AGM very soon, we will go through the same process. And when we respect the process, it will be orderly. And at the end of the day, everybody will be happy. We are all learning, you understand? We're all learning, and we are learning fast. Thank you so much, and for everyone, for your teamwork. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So I thank everybody for the privilege giving me to moderate this meeting. I appreciate everybody. I respect you. The time and resources you have used to connect with this meeting is really appreciated. We are not taking you for granted. We try our best and put our best. All of us are the 5 directors. I know them. They are people of integrity. They are people that put in their best in anything that they want to do in life. This Dungle, we are not going to be different. We are going to try our best and give you whatever we feel that's going to be in the best interest of all of us. And we are going to communicate as much as you have required. Even if it is to actually go and get a communication consultant to look at this. Till next, we hope by God's grace, the AGM circular has been circulated. So let all of us to be prepared to attend the AGM. And before then, I think our divestment committee should have come up. Whatever process we all agree to, we can come up with it. I thank you and I pray to God Almighty to be with all of you. With the privilege given to me, can I call Mr. Kola Wale Asef AGM to give us the closing remark? Thank you. Mr. Kola Wale Asef AGM, you have the floor. Can you speak? Are you hearing me? Mr. Kola Wale? Yeah. So if he's not there,
He's
can
there.
We call him?
He's there.
Can't he unmute him? Let him talk.
I'm trying to. He should unmute himself. Kola, are you not there? Kola, unmute yourself and speak now.
Okay,
Yes.
Mr.
No, he's there now. He's there. Kola, please go ahead and speak.
Closing remark so that I can go and sleep.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I think it's a good one to have this meeting, and more information has been made known. And we appreciate everyone that joined for this particular meeting. And we also appreciate those that have made some other few comments. And we also thank the subcommittee for the work they've done, and we expect them to be able to diet it up. Once again, we wish every one of us success in all our endeavors. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, everybody. Please, we are going to be reaching out to you for committee for ideas of anything. If you have anything, send it to the company secretary. She will definitely circulate it to all of us. And when we appoint you to the committee, please support us. Let's build this organization for the future generation. The next time the AGM, then I wish all of a blessed, splendid, and great night. Thank you and bye.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Be wonderful night rest.
So thank you. Good night.
Yeah, good night.
Thank you all. Good night. Wonderful night rest.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Thank you very much. Good night.